Hey guys, how's it going? JD here from Titan Trade and FinTech, and we're going to get started here on getting going with Gideon. So if you've just purchased Gideon for the first time, I want to make this video to kind of show you around, walk you through getting him installed and enabling him and get him going so he can fire that first price action IOTS protocol trade for you on autopilot. So let's jump right in. So first and foremost, because people do this all the time, after you download Gideon from my website, do not unzip the file. Okay, he's gonna download in a zip folder for you, and all you have to do is upload that complete zip folder to the NinjaTrader platform. So again, I say, do not open the zip file. If you do, you're gonna have a hard time getting Gideon installed, and it's just gonna hold you up, and you're gonna be sending in support tickets all because you opened the zip file. Okay, so after you have the file, and when you download it from the website, who knows where it goes, right? Everybody's computer is different. It may go to your downloads folder. It may go to your desktop. It may go to your photos folder. It all depends on your computer. Apple, whole different monster. So after you locate the file you just downloaded, then you just go over to NinjaTrader, all right? So we're just gonna go to the NinjaTrader console. I already have it up. You guys probably know how to log into NinjaTrader, so we're not gonna cover that. And it's a simple installation. It's so simple, just like any other NinjaTrader add-on that you probably have already come across. You're just gonna start at Tools. Then we're going to go to Import, NinjaScript add-on, excuse me. It takes a little second to pull up a lot of times. Okay, here we go. All you have to do is double click that file. I'm not gonna do it now because I don't feel like messing up my system, but just double click the file, hit open, and it's gonna load it up. Matter of fact, let me try it, because let's see how it looks. Got this one with the 1 on it. It's on my desktop, so I gotta get the desktop. This is the version I want. Okay, so it says using a third-party add-on. Yep, I know. I'm gonna hit OK. The existing file is already on the PC. Do I overwrite it? I'm just gonna hit cancel. Now, in your case, you would just hit yes, whatever, and it would tell you that all the files and folders are installed on your NinjaTrader platform and it's ready for use. Okay, so after that, now let's go. Gideon is actually installed on your NinjaTrader. I personally, let me say that again, I personally built and coded Gideon. Okay, I've been using NinjaTrader since probably 2018. I've never really used any other platform for futures trading, and I was able to natively build Gideon. So I took my price action IOTS protocol, combined it with the volume profile tool and auction market theory, and created Gideon, a hybrid automation execution engine. The reason it's hybrid because every night you do have to enter in the value area high and low numbers, so it's not 100% automated. We have to give the right data to Gideon so that he can trade appropriately. So it's a hybrid automation execution engine, and there is nothing on the market like it. There is nothing in existence like it, because there's only one me, and I am Gideon now. So moving on, let's open up a new chart. So we got new chart. Now that ain't no chart. I ain't never clicked on that a day ever. What is this? Okay, let's go new. And how that shows the strategy though. That's awesome. Let me take a look at that. Strategy, ES, 1000 tick, Gideon, connection, take profit trader. Okay, I didn't even know you could go strategies right there. See what's, I had no idea you could just click right here to see what strategies you're running. So listen, people, Gideon is a strategy, right? He's not a bot. I didn't just cross two moving averages to create a trade signal for you guys. That's garbage. He is not a bot. He is a NinjaTrader, institutional grade execution engine. Say it with me. Execution engine. He takes all the hard work. He does the analysis and pulls the trigger. He does exactly what you mess up on every single day. Now he does that on autopilot, and after he fires, you just manage to trade. So I didn't even know you could hit strategies right there. But let's go back to orders. Okay, actually let's go back to accounts. Here we go. Now, we need a new chart. That's where I was trying to go. New chart. And I programmed Gideon to run on a 1000 tick chart. You probably can put them on whatever, because price action is price action. But so you know, he was coded to run on the 1,000 tick chart, but it probably doesn't matter what time frame you choose to trade on. 2,500, 3,500, 2,000 is fine. I would stick to tick charts, people. I know you guys are gonna try to run Gideon on a 1 minute chart, and in some cases you probably can get away with that. The 1 minute, you probably would be able to get away with that. But if you want the best results, use Gideon the way he was programmed, and that's to work with tick charts, because the futures market is in ticks. And so trust me when I say tick charts is the pro game. Get off of those time frames, step your game up to tick charts, even if you have to pay that premium with TradingView or NinjaTrader to do so. Get on tick charts. All right, I'll put don't plot for now. Give me a chart. All right, folks, here we go. We got a fresh new chart, right? Nothing real special. I ain't even gonna try to clean it up. Let's just slap Gideon on here and see what he do, okay? So we go to strategies, all right? So after Gideon is installed, all you have to do now is go to strategies. He'll be right here, PropFirm Gideon commercial. And down here, it should say PropFirm Gideon. He's on. Now, here's where all the fun begins. Here's where Gideon is set apart from anything else on the market. All right, PropFirm Gideon is designed to trade PropFirm accounts completely for you. He's going to manage the risk. He's going to do the math. He's going to take the right amount of trades. He's programmed to attack prop firms. Do you hear me? Again, let me say this again. I was into business. I was running a finance company. 2008 happened. I went back to school. I got a degree in web development. Then my dad got me into the forex, and I got into trading. So you are listening to a college trained computer programmer who got into trading. And not only did I just get into trading, I did the research, I did the studying, I learned how the market actually works. So when I tell you that Gideon is different and unique, I mean it, because I'm the one who programmed him. I didn't have to go work with anybody. I didn't send it off. It's my IOTS protocol. It's my wifey trade. It's my range fade. It's my price action knowledge, technology, experience poured into Gideon because I'm the programmer. So I programmed him to attack, these prop firms, so my people can shine for a little while. So let me show you how he works. All right, so let's say you messing with Take Profit Trader. Are we in evaluation or we pro funded? You feel me? Because you trade differently. We're gonna trade the evaluation differently than we would trade pro, right? So are you already funded? Are you in the evaluation stage? Choose right here. Now, who you rolling with? I got Take Profit, Tradeify, Apex, Top Step, Funded Next. Now listen, that's the tops, okay? Between these prop firms, whatever prop firm you are with, find out which one of these have the same type of requirements. You know what I'm saying? Apex may be 30%, you know, Take Profit Trader may be 50% consistency. You know, just find one that's like the prop firm you're with and choose that, okay? Just because your prop firm isn't showing here doesn't mean that price action ain't gonna work on your prop firm. It is, okay? But pick the right one that's appropriate, right? So let's say we doing Take Profit Trader. You guys know that's who I roll with because of them day one payouts. I just can't mess with nobody else, okay? But I'm gonna put these others in here for y'all. So we got Take Profit Trader. Let's just say we're gonna run with a 100K account. Now, risk profile, how y'all wanna roll? You wanna be smart with it? I got your smart scaling in here. You wanna just go for the gusto? You wanna try to hit them homers? Pick max power, okay? Everything else through here you skip, unless you kinda wanna adjust that, but this is, skip it, cause it's programmed to adjust once you tell it what prop firm you're gonna go with, okay? So then all we gotta do is enter in the value high. Today's value high was 75.15. The value low was 73.68, nutty. We had a 200-point drop last Friday, okay? So that's it. Now, here's some juicy little fun for you. So these are the value area high and lows that you get from the order flow profile tool. Hope you know how to use it. If you don't, hope you had got my course. If you didn't, hate it for you. Now, notifications. Hey, check it out. We don't have to stay glued to the monitor anymore, right? Gideon hasn't even taken a trade today because we've been in this huge range. He hasn't touched neither key entry point. He isn't supposed to trade. This is why this is so awesome. I don't have to just sit there, get itchy, and take a dumb trade like somebody asked me about earlier when they want to know why Gideon hadn't fired yet. Because he don't take dumb trades. That's why he ain't had no trades today. We're in a 150-point range. We ain't touched the top or the bottom. No, Gideon's not going to trade because I've programmed him to do what? We do not trade in the center of the range. I mean, when I tell you there is nothing out there like Gideon, the fact that he did not take a trade today is just more confirmation that he is the ultimate trader. So if you want to get a alert when he does fire though, all you have to do is create a Discord webhook link, stick it right here, and when Gideon fires off a trade, let's see what it looks like. You will actually get an alert. It's gonna look something like this. Let me get into my Discord. This is what the alert looked like. Yeah, it's gonna come in, it'll tell you he fired off, and boom, it's gonna tell you what, it'll tell you the entry trade and what happened right here. Okay, Gideon signal, sell short 5 contracts. He took a wifey trade with the take profit trade to PropFirm, and he made 3 racks. This was last Friday. He made 3 grand, and then look, trading locked. After he made the 3 grand, he stopped trading. Okay, so there's nothing, again I say, there is nothing on the market like Gideon. So you enter in your Discord webhook, and let me show you how you get it, because it's so easy. And I got time to get started. So all you do is click right here. You click on your edit channel, integrations, and create a webhook. And then after you create the webhook, you can just grab this webhook URL right here, come back here, and stick it right here. Boom, you'll be done. All right, then we just move on. Don't worry about the broadcast and stuff. This is for me and my live broadcast. Now, operating filters, use time filter. This is for my day workers. This is for my 9 to 5s. I've been thinking about y'all. Y'all been on my mind because I know y'all can't trade the best time to trade, which is 9:30 to about noon every day, Monday through Friday. So since you can't physically be in front of your computer, we've added in a time, starting time, ending time. You can tell Gideon, hey man, 9:30, I want you to start trading, man, start hunting. Okay, so if you be a trader, all right, Gideon is not for you to sit it and forget it. All right, Gideon is a tool that makes you better. He's a tool that empowers you. Use them as such, right? So if you know the best trading times is 9:30 to 11, set Gideon up to trade 9:30 to 11 and leave it at that, right? So use the time feature if you want to do overnight trading. If you want them to kick off at 12, you want to kick off at, for those in my Asian session who love a Euro session, love waking up or hate waking up at 3 a.m., but you feel like you have the best opportunity, right here. All you would do is say 03 a.m. Bam, 3:30 a.m. Gideon is ready to rock and roll. Okay, so use the time feature. Now use the 75% strong candle. This is the final filter. All right, I built Gideon to trade my IOTS protocol. He takes range fades, he takes breakout pullbacks, he takes wifey trades. The thing about it is though, the last filter is always the signal candle. It doesn't matter if the context is right, if the setup is there. If you do not have a signal candle, you don't have a trade. If that is your philosophy, if you're fine with that philosophy, check 75% strong candle filter. If you don't get that signal candle that's at least 75% of the candle, Gideon ain't gonna fire. If you want more opportunities, lower value trades, uncheck this. I'm just gonna keep it real. If you want the highest level setup with the best signal candle, keep that checked. All right. After that, we just pick what we're trading. We're trading ES, 1000 tick. Here you pick your account. Look how I pulled up all my take profit accounts. It would have picked up all your live accounts. It would pick up every account that's logged in there. Choose your account. This is the magic. You click enable right here. After you click enable, you hit apply. You'll see the 21 EMA pop on the line. You'll also see the keep the value area high and low pop up, which this range is so huge you can't see it, but there they are. So with that, Gideon automatically puts the value area high on the chart, the value area low on the chart. Over here to the right, you can see that we're doing a take profit trader 100K challenge. The target, Gideon is trying to make $2,800 because on a 100K account, you can make up to $300 a day with take profit trader. So he's trying to make 2,800. He is not going to lose more than 1,000. He's not going to blow the account in one day because he's a smart trader, disciplined, consistent, prop firm trader. So he's only trying to make what he's supposed to make, and he's going to call it a day. But since he is automated and he's just gonna keep hunting until he hit this number, you can pass a challenge in 2 days. If he hit 3 grand the first day, 3 grand the second day, that challenge is over. You just have to trade 3 little days to fulfill the day requirement, and you're funded. And now you're going at this take profit trader buffer with Gideon, and you're gonna be able to keep 80% of the profits. So hey, listen, if you don't have Gideon, I suggest you get Gideon. There is nothing on the market like him. Okay, he is going to drastically change your trade and journey by doing all of the hard work of analyzing the market, analyzing the context, waiting for a price action setup, and executing without hesitation. Once Gideon enters the trade, he also will manage the trade because you're either running PropFirm Gideon, where he's only trying to get that goal for that particular prop firm, or you're running flagship Gideon, where he's just going to grab your ATM strategy and you can put your exit and entry right in your ATM strategy. Either way, Gideon is going to do most of the heavy lifting for you. Your main job now is to not forget to turn them on. So until next time, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Just get Gideon.